Mum and Dad haven't been on the same page with creating rules that have been consistent. I want to establish house rules as the first technique for this family. So I sat them down with a piece of paper, a pen, and they talked and wrote down those house rules. Once the family had established the house rules, it was time for them to sit the kids down and go through them. I asked Mum to do the honours because it's important that she executes these rules and shows authority.
Be kind with your words. What does that mean, Jacob?
Do not say bad words.
Good job. I think they had really good positive attitudes about it, and they understood them really well. Listen. What does that mean?
If you say Grandpa, we should do it.
Right.
They were able to provide us with examples of each rule. They gave us hope that they really did understand what the rules were about.
What do you guys think?
Can you do it?
With the rules now in place, it's essential that Mum and Dad learn how to reinforce these together. Let's face it, Policeman Jones and Policeman Smith do need to take retirement. Mum and Dad really do need to step up and have that authority. So what I'm going to do is to give them a symbolic badge to remind them to find that. Holding that badge of authority every day will be a little reminder that this is what you are going to exercise when the children play up and break the house rules. We've not seen any from yourself, Shelby, and we've seen an authority that, let's say, has stepped over the line, really.
I agree.
With the badges in their pockets, Mum and Dad can really focus on having the authority themselves and say goodbye to Officer Jones and Smith for good. And when Jacob broke the house rule by taking a lollipop when he'd already been warned not to, it gave Mum a chance to discipline and prove herself.
So, Jacob.
A firm authoritative voice, he needs to go in timeout right now.
You're going to be going to timeout. You need to hand me the lollipop. Hand me the lollipop. Put it back in the wrapper. Okay.
I don't make timeout.
I want you to go down. I'm going to show you where timeout is. I can't lift you, Jake. You're too heavy. This is where you're going to go to timeout. No, you come back here where I put you.
I could see Mum getting really fed up with this. Like, you know what, this just isn't going to work and I'm just going to give up. And I thought, she needs to get active so these kids know she is not messing around. Mum, come here, please. Come here, please. And I went upstairs and gave Mum a very firm talking to. Backbone, okay? None of this.
I feel bad,
How do you feel?
I'm trying to do it, but I can't. I just don't have it right on. Because I'm not used to doing this. I'm really...
Find it.
I know, but...
Find it, okay? Find it. Woman to woman, find it.
I know, I have to.
Find it, pull it out from somewhere, because if you don't, that kid is going to walk all over you like he's been doing for years.
Oh, I know.
Okay? None of the tears anymore. None of the I feel sorry for myself anymore. Get down there and show him who's boss.
It hurt my feelings to hear that as a mother I have no backbone when I thought I did. So it was kind of emotional.
Enough of the tears. Wipe the tears away.
Sorry,
No. You know what? Enough of the tears. Okay? Enough of the tears. Don't feel sorry for yourself anymore. Get down there and show me what you got.
Jacob, I want you to sit properly on the stool now.
No.
And I will tell you when you're done. You need to take the shirt off, put it on your head, put it over your head, so I can see you. I am talking to you right now.
All of a sudden, she started to project her voice. And we saw a different Shelby. And so did Jacob.
You sit here until you are done with your timeout. Do not kick me. Do not do that. Do you understand me?
My talk with Mum, as harsh as it was, turned things around. Because when she got tough with Jacob, discipline worked like a charm.
It felt so good to actually use that backbone when I needed to. You stayed in timeout very well. Okay? Mommy's very proud of you. Joe has taught me that I can actually have that backbone I need. The authority that I had in my pocket, it was coming out.
Now that the rules are being enforced at home and Mum and Dad are feeling more confident, I've got a more daunting task for them. They're going to take their show on the road.
Look at this chart.
I brought in this great big long chart with all these visual pictures of places where they can have fun and places where they need to be more reserved. The park. Is it the time and place to have fun and be goofy and silly or not?
I can.
Okay. Kids that play. We'll put that there.
They knew all the answers,
Restaurant. Do we goof around? Do we be all silly?
No.
which Adam and I were shocked at.
You did this extremely well. So today, we are going to go to the library.
Shelby and I looked at each other and we thought, but a library is the quietest place on earth.
Okay, so Mum, just set up the expectation, okay?
I was a little apprehensive about going to the library. Is this a time and place for play?
No.
I was so afraid that I was going to be embarrassed that my kids weren't going to behave and we weren't going to be able to control them.
And Mum got so nervous. We'd only been there 5 minutes. And she was trying to shoo the kids out.
Are you all done picking out? Because Joshy's going to check them out.
You're rushing, let's not rush. You're rushing in case they play out. But it turned out she didn't have anything to worry about.
It's over there.
It was actually a surprise for Mum and Dad. They were like, oh,
Okay.
they really do know to behave themselves. Of course they do. They've just been allowed to get away with blue murder.
You're being very quiet.
I just feel that when Mum and Dad get used to recognising that the children will listen to them, they won't rush through every event.
The library was the most lovely time that I've had so far in a public place. The kids behaved, they listened, they were quiet.
The library is.
Never once did I have to go, shh, or don't stop. It was a great trip.
Coming up on Supernanny,
Come with me.
Joe turns her attention to Dad's temper. Can he handle the pressure? And later, Jacob's not taking time out sitting down. Can Mom follow through without Joe's help? When Supernanny returns.
What's the best way to deal with a child who is a tricky eater? A, let them pick their own food always. B, ignore their behaviour. It will pass. C, encourage them to take a few bites.
Find out when we return.
Where'd you learn to sing like